Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to eToxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and also entertainment purposes only. If you are sensitive to people's opinions, crashing out over your faves, triggered over titles, triggered over the tea being spilled, this platform will not be for you. This is for content, nothing personal, entertainment purposes, commentary, and everything is allegedly. I am not responsible for how you may feel on this platform because anything goes over here. Okay? So I need everybody to proceed with caution. Thank you.
You on my page if you don't like me. Get the off my page. Stupid ass hoe.
Okay, my loungy. So in this segment, we have Karlissa, we have Angie, and we have some Chrisean. Okay? Now, before we get into all of the shenanigans, my loungies, I need everybody to like this video. Please and thank you. Now, y'all know that Chrisean just recently did an interview with Nene Leakes, right? And everybody was talking about this Gucci outfit, vest, whatever she had on. Now, y'all know I'm right, wrong. I don't care if I don't like you or not. So we're going to clear some things up regarding this Gucci outfit. Now, it does not look the same at all. Everybody kept insinuating it was this thing that Blueface had on when he proposed to Jaden. This is totally two different Gucci outfits. It may be big on her, but that's not the same exact one that y'all think it is, okay? It's definitely not it. It's not the same print. It's not the same netting, okay? Now, okay, so not only that, also Karlissa is basically insinuating is Blueface's Gucci, okay? Now, I'm just saying it because everybody's saying it's the Gucci that Blueface had on when he proposed to Jaden, and I'm letting y'all know it's not the same thing. Now, she might be annoying to me, and I might not like her, whatever the case may be, but right is right and wrong is wrong, okay? And that's just how I am over here, so yeah. So we're going to get into what Karlissa had to say, and then we're going to wrap this up and then continue with Karlissa and what the hell is going on over there. We all stole his Gucci when we left, laugh out loud. He the only one got that kind of money. He can't fit that shit no more anyway. He over 200 pounds now. Okay, so let's get into the Karlissa. Okay, so this was months before between Karlissa and her sister. Don't threaten me. You was better off apologizing for your wicked parents. How the F you a social worker after abusing a kid? They taking anyone with them fake ass degrees. Y'all tell these women who came out a pedo nutsack you can go on any blog you want lying, but you or your parents can go to God with that lie. I'm 10 toes. I can't be threatened. You know why? Because I don't give a F about now women who aren't worthy of shit. Now run tell that. Who paid my daughter rent in ATL? And has my daughter ever been pimped by anyone at any time? Ooh. Okay, so then Nikki said this in a text. Hey, this is Nikki. Tell your mother to stop or I'm going to accept the invitations from these major blogs and I will tell it all. Include how she was pimping you out to old men to help pay your rent while you lived in ATL. Please stop. That's all I'm asking is that she stop talking about my parents. Was that to Callie? I'm a little confused. Yeah, I think that probably was to Callie. Sensitive content, okay? Karlissa's about to get real vulnerable. She's about to talk about something that happened to her while she was a child. Trigger warning. Do not proceed if you are going to be triggered by this conversation.
Digging in my coochie until my coochie was raw. I was 12. I was waking up every night in the morning with a knife in my hand, roping me. But my cousin, who's my mom's age, is a witness because I told him what was happening. And then I begged him not to hurt him or my mom. And he did life for killing somebody. So shout out to me because I saved y'all life. Because my cousin really was about to put that work in. And I saved y'all life. Even at 12 years old, I knew that I didn't want anybody to die. But my cousin will tell y'all, at 12 years old, he saw me crying on a curb. No lie, right hand of God. And when he picked me up and said, out of his own mouth, that man touching you, huh? I said, yes. How did you know? How did you know? He said, because uncles and brothers and family members are supposed to know shit like that. We supposed to know. But that's okay. He did the chick with the chick with the pew pew. And I started crying even more like, no, I don't want my mama to die. I don't want the man to die. I just want him to stop.
Y'all know when people tell stories and you listen and in your head you trying to figure out by the way they telling it if you could believe them or not? This is that type of situation where I believe Karlissa. I believe that happened to her just because how like passionate she is when she's talking about this, and you can hear the hurt and the anger when she is talking, you know, unless she's a great ass actor. You hear what I'm saying? But I believe that this happens to her, and I believe this whole situation happening right now is just basically throwing her mom in her face, and all that trauma is just like triggering back to her. But she's in her 50s now. She should be able to learn how to let go and try to seek some help if she can't let go of that trauma. Because if it happened to you at 12 and you're still triggered in your 50s, yeah, you never healed.
Girl, it stopped for like a couple of weeks, but that man told my grandma. Shout out to my grandma, my mother's mother, rest her soul. My mother's mother with her. So her and my father got in the car in the middle of the night and drove for 3 days to save me. My mother's mother and my father in the car together. This is how you gotta be family and stick together. If y'all not family and stick together, now imagine if my mom's mom and my dad didn't fuck with each other. Now imagine if my mom's mom, because my mom only flew one time in her life. She don't fly. So she would never have just came and picked me up on her own. What? Mom and my dad. So y'all talk to y'all family members, because you would never know who is going to say. Before he could come in there in the middle of the night and get me that night, they came knocking on the door. Boo, 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 boo. Let her out. I've been gone ever since. So all them other people, I don't know them. I knew them up until 12, and then I was saved out of that tragedy. I don't know the daughter that he had. We like 7, 8 years apart. So if I'm 12, she like 3 or 4. She don't know me. I don't know her. I don't know her. So all I know is that she lost her custody of her kid in Walmart, and then my mom couldn't get the kid from Walmart because they didn't fuck with her either. So the people took the baby to the foster care. That's all I know. So they over there telling stuff that don't got nothing to do with me. They over there telling stuff that don't got nothing to do with me.
It's sad to say this, but this happens a lot. This happens a lot out here. A lot of people don't have a relationship with their parents, their siblings, any family members. Sometimes it just be like that. You understand what I'm saying? If you have one of those parents that put the men before the child, you're going to have a shitty ass childhood. Okay? But I just feel like when you get older and you're an adult, you got to learn how to let go and learn how to heal. Because then you carry all that baggage year after year after year until, you're going to blow. I think that's not healthy.
So that's what happened with that story. My mom's mom and my dad got in the car and they saved me from losing my virginity to a drug dealer and a drug addict who had literally bumps all over his entire body called, I forget what the disease was, but it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never still to this day seen anything more disgusting. And it was all over his body, and he shed like a snake every night. Every day he scratched and all his skin fell off everywhere. And he was the most disgusting man I've ever met in my life. To this day, the trauma is so overwhelming. I don't let my husband watch my kids. I don't let my dad watch my kids. I don't let nobody have none of my girls without me there. Not for 5 minutes. Not while I go take a shit. None of that. The trauma is so bad. What?
Once again, I feel like Chrisean is stirring things up more. We already know that Karlissa, her mom, and her other sisters do not get along. They've been on the internet going back and forth, and they had their issues. Chrisean knows this, and she goes over there hanging out with Carletta, which is one of the Oppie sisters of Karlissa. She's over there at the mother house with the other sister, Nikki. I think that's the Nikki one. And it's just like, what are we doing? Like, Chrisean is so thirsty to have somebody around to babysit Junior. Like, do she really care about the family? Like, come on, let's be serious. She should be worrying about other things instead of stirring pots up in other people's family business. Like, I mean, and this mom is kind of petty too, because you would have thought because she's a grandmother out here that she would know better and not go back and forth and tit for tat with each daughter and picking each side of a daughter. Like, that's weird to me. That's just what I'm saying. Like, if that happens, if you're a parent or a child, just part ways. Now, people is putting up this picture with Ronnie and his mother and his family. And Junior is added to the picture. It says Junior's family, hashtag save Junior. Do y'all think that Junior fits in this family? Let me know down in the comments below, because everybody sees some type of similarities. But you know how genetics is, child. I look like the dad, and next thing you know, you're not the dad. It'd be like that. Or you think you're not the dad because you think the child don't look like you, and then you end up the dad. Genetics is crazy. Okay? I'm just saying, but really pay attention to this and let me know how y'all feel about it, okay? Now, Angela is one of Blueface's chicks, okay? Finna have me a fine-ass bodyguard when I come back from my Euro summer. Why y'all think she need a bodyguard now all of a sudden? Karlissa posts, okay? She says, I'm going to be giving back to my hometown by bringing young ladies out to stay with me for 30 days to see if you can make in the big city of Hollywood. DM me in the comments on Six Socks if you're ready to roll out. Someone put me on and I'm paying it forward. Thank you to my Uncle Robbie. I'm still out here, Unc, and I made it. With the son, single mom shit. New Hollywood mansion owner, just like I said. Women are more powerful than we get credit for. Okay? Tell them I said, let's all take a lie detector test. Tell her to call them demons off or it's war. And I'm the wrong one to go to war with because I don't have to tell one lie on none of y'all. So it's a lot of lie detector talk, okay? We heard it from China's side over there, okay, with, Chrisean and her sister China talking about lie detector tests. So, I'm going to tell Karlissa when she's right. I'm going to tell her when she's wrong. Don't mean I condone nothing. Now, this is the sister that Karlissa get along with, okay? Faith. Even if I take a sister's break, never gonna stop loving on her. Never turn my back on her. I was raised by the Holy Spirit. Hate never gets through to people. Wisdom is principle and clout is a dopamine. People who have never been loved won't understand. People that don't understand love won't either. Christ died for love. Get you a faith. Okay? Now, Karlissa says, your mom watching them demons play with my character. I took her in a drug addict and I got her out wide town. I was only 21. Let her and her that man kids get a fresh life and she stand there and let them play with my character. I'm on this. Don't play with my motherhood. I had to be a mother to my parents. They will take my legacy, and if they dry, it will be the one thing they regret. Ciao. They all lived with me. I never loved with them. Well, I never lived with them, I guess she was trying to say. She probably mad. I'm not arguing with no more of you 304s who put these guys, drugs, and pimps before y'all kids. Out here beating up your 2-year-olds in the Walmart. But mad because I socked a racist kid for kicking mines in the face? You are just like your father, a child abuser. That's why he won't freak with you, or your mom, or our mom. He did it to that other sister, but she liked it. She ain't come out till she was 40 plus years old. F out of here. Y'all are nasty. And I'm telling Trump you got that PPP loan to get that little ass condo too. I'm not mad at Chrisean. She don't have nothing to do with this family or they bullshit. We just met for a few years ago. She's totally irrelevant. First, my son let her play with me, and then he had to apologize. This is just a person Satan using to give them all an opportunity to confess. No one who has been through what I've been through with my family would still help them the way I did. People, I refuse to let you keep spitting in my face knowing I helped save you. Yes, absolutely. We would rather her baby be with my estranged family than with the others. Thank you to my mom for taking the time to see about my son's baby while he is gone. I'm all for the best interest of any child, even if the best isn't my idea of the best. She's very relatable because she smoked crack while pregnant. First of all, Karlissa is funny. I don't care what nobody say. It's okay not to agree with things that people do or say because, you know, that's only what ass kissers do. But you can still, you know, like somebody and still disagree with them. Karlissa is just one of those people. I don't agree with everything she say or do or whatever. But one thing about it, she's going to express herself. She's going to tell it how it is. And she just going to clout chase and just be herself. Okay? But at the end of the day, you know, Karlissa clearly hasn't been healed. She need to, you know, find something to do to figure that out. Chrisean is irrelevant at this point. It's just like she's just trying to fit in everybody's circles. Like, even if she have to go to her ops, like, is that pathetic out here? Like, she is trying to force herself in every environment that don't really want her. So, and I don't know for the dear life of me, because we just spoke about this in my previous video, because she got all these deals and opportunities. Congratulations, good for her, you know, because Junior needed. But who in their right mind is going to want to be around her and work with her, knowing how she act and things that she's, you know, capable of and what she do? Like, I wouldn't want to be involved in business with a person like that. I'm sorry. Like, I just don't get it. She doesn't bring in the same views that y'all think she brings in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not that. People were starting to see her true colors. The ones that was so riding for her, some of them are changed. I see them online. Some of them is having a change of heart, and now they're opening their eyes and calling her out on her bullshit. It's a lot of, oh, I used to like Chrisean, I used to support her, but, yeah. Everything that we've been saying, now all of a sudden y'all coming to the light. Like, child, bye. But anyways, we haters over here, right? But anyways, Karlissa, hope she get it together. You know, Chrisean is going to do her best to try to get under people's skin. And then she going to come online and talking about Jesus and hallelujah and Yahweh. And talking about everybody coming for her. It's a hate train. Everybody want clout. And, you know, the same sympathy run that she do all the time. And with the crocodile tears. And, you know, it's just tiring at this point. But anyways, I love y'all. I need everybody to run it up. And, you know, I said what I said. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos. Bye-bye.